Hey guys, Chris back here again with our friends at Acer, checking out all the new cool computers, toys that they've got going. Eric, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
There's a ton of great stuff in here, but we've got to start with the Windows mixed reality headset and the bike that's going on behind me. I've never quite seen an implementation like this. What's going on?
Yeah, we're really excited about this. It's a really neat way to use Windows mixed reality to be able to dive into that experience and get exercise at the same time. So we've worked closely with a couple of partners. Life Fitness for the exercise equipment. Veer Zoom, it makes a module that connects to it, so it's measuring what's going on and translating the action on the bike into the mixed reality experience. On the screen behind us, you can see he's pedaling and he's going to start working out. It's going to track his movement, his speed. He's going to be able to get right behind a rider and draft right off of him.
Wow.
And it's going to get all kinds of metrics about what their workout is, and I mean, it takes it beyond, because you're not just sitting stationary having a workout. You're getting into the environment. There are some other things. This is just a real simple demo. You can fly a Pegasus. You can jump into a tank and battle with other people. You can lasso a bandit who's trying to steal horses. I mean, it's
awesome.
it's very immersive, and you know what? It doesn't feel like you're working out.
And that's what I was just about to say. You're still working out while you're doing some gaming. That's crazy.
So it's a game with good exercise.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's fun.
Now, maybe not the kind of gaming everybody's looking for in terms of this, but you guys do have something for the more traditional gaming crowd. And there's nothing traditional about the Orion 9000 that I'm looking at right here. This is a beautiful piece of hardware that you got right here.
This is a beast. I mean, last year we had an immense 21-inch curved screen laptop, the Predator 21X. This year, the Predator Orion 9000. Huge system, because it has huge power. This is designed for somebody that wants a lot of power. So we just announced pricing and availability. Okay. We're starting at $1999. With that, you get a Core i7 K-series processor. It's unlocked. You're also going to get a GeForce GTX 1070 graphics card, and it can be configured with a lot of different options, including Core i9 Extreme Edition with 18 cores.
Wow.
We're going to sell it with two GeForce GTX 1080 Ti's in SLI.
That's crazy.
And a user can add even more if they wanted to. RAM can go up to 128 gigs. We're starting off with storage, a single PCIe SSD, but we have RAID configurations with 4 drives, all matched together for extra speed. Fans on top of a radiator, because inside, I'll give you a peek inside.
Side's coming off now.
It's liquid cooling on top of that CPU.
That's crazy.
And then fan in front, or in back, in front, we've got a separate chamber we call ice tunnel for the power supply. So it's segregated. The heat is in their 2 different zones and getting its cooling. Up on top, handles. And in the back,
the wheels.
That's crazy. So you can take this with you.
And then, of course, I'm a simple-minded guy here. Bright flashing lights, all customizable as well, I would imagine.
The lights are customizable. You can overclock this bad boy with something we call one-punch overclocking. We have software called Predator Sense, which gets you in for macros for games, lighting controls, the overclocking, all of that.
It is quite a beast of a device. Very powerful, very awesome looking. Again, maybe not for everyone, but for the gamer, I don't know that you're going to do much better than this. This is awesome, awesome product. For the more kind of general consumer though, you guys have some great stuff as well, and we're going to head over here to take a look at it. We've got 3 beautiful products here. Eric, why don't you start by telling us a little bit more about the Spin?
So we've got 3 different categories of products here. The Spin 3, we just announced pricing on this. We're looking at $599. The Spin stands for our convertible line. So it's going to convert around and allow users to orient the screen in a multitude of ways. The object or the image on the screen will obviously rotate. The sound will match the orientation of the screen. So watching a movie and a car is going across, you're going to hear the sound match up. Along with the sound, we've introduced a software called Acer Amplifier. It's going to test the ambient noise in the room and then adjust the volume automatically. The user doesn't have to do anything.
Great.
To make it a little bit louder, easier to hear. The hinge we call the dual torque hinge. So
it's so fluid.
It's very simple and easy to move up. And then there's resistance. The reason for that is so you can have that touch experience and it doesn't fall back away from you. But then when you need to, you can convert it around.
That's awesome. 8th gen Intel processor on board.
8th gen Intel processor, 12-hour battery life, 14-inch screen. It's awesome.
Beautiful, premium looking device. As we move down, a little bit more portable, a little different looking, this is the Switch 7.
Switch 7 Black Edition.
It's a Black Edition, that's right.
This is a lot of fun. I really like this product.
Great looking device.
So what stands out most is probably going to be the kickstand here. So we have a auto deploying kickstand. You press down on the tabletop and it deploys.
That's so cool.
It's also very easy to adjust into a multitude of ranges. There's not prefixed, predetermined positioning for that. Keyboard, which is included at this price of $16.99, has a magnetic connector.
Then we see the stylus floating
Stylus
around
decided
there.
to go there. So it's backlit.
Backlit. I love backlit. I gotta have a backlit keyboard.
And since it jumped out, the stylus, which is included, there's a little spot here to dock it away. It doesn't charge there though. Yeah. The reason for that is there's no battery,
No
there's
battery
no power here.
So how does it work then?
So it's a Wacom stylus.
Okay.
It uses something called EMR, electromagnetic resonance. As it approaches the screen, a signal is pushed from a layer on the screen into the device, moving something around to actuate it to create the power. Notice the location on the screen, send the image back.
That's so neat. That's so neat.
Hard to see, but on the side here,
Oh yeah.
there's this little fingerprint reader here. So Windows Hello.
Awesome.
So easy to jump in, start using the system, have different users, your customized background or settings or whatever.
This is a premium looking device, man. This is so awesome. What are we looking at in terms of pricing, and when can we get our hands on one?
So $16.99, it's coming out in about a month. But we're going to go a little bit further on talking about why it's premium. So it's very thin. Aside from the cool auto-display kickstand, the positioning, it's very thin and it's very quiet. Yep. There's no fan in here.
I was just going to say, like, I can't hear anything, so what magic are you guys using to keep this cool right now?
So we're using a liquid loop cooling solution, not just one, but two, because we have both a processor and a discrete graphics in here.
Crazy.
So dual liquid loop cooling, it doesn't drain the battery, it keeps it thin, there's no noise, there's no hot air coming out, there's no dust accumulation, which might slow down the performance of the system over time.
That's amazing. And like you were saying, you literally can't hear anything right now. It is so quiet. It's so quiet. Beautiful device, but this one has caught my eye since we've walked in here. The Swift 7, I believe, is what this one is. So thin. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Everything's getting better here. This is our thinnest laptop. In fact, it's also the thinnest laptop in the world, 8.98 millimeters. Razor thin. Let's see if we can bend that back so you can get a side profile look at it.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
An aluminum chassis, solid, durable, thin, light. Edge-to-edge glass covers the bezel. Very thin bezels there. It's a touch
Amazing
screen.
viewing angles too when you're coming off the side here. It looks great. And then I see we've got a fingerprint reader as well. Windows Hello, I would imagine, on board. But this thing has another unique aspect to it in terms of the folks that are on the go, always looking to be connected to what's important to them. What do we got built in?
So this has integrated LTE.
Awesome.
So there's a nano SIM card slot and an eSIM profiling available on this. So it's crazy thin and light for that person that's always on the go. They're also going to want to be connected. And they're not always somewhere where they can do that, or it's not convenient. So they have that option now. They can do that.
That's awesome. Mobility, a huge thing right now. It's great to see you guys doing it in such a beautiful package. When can I get my hands on one of these? Because I got to have one.
So it'll be available in the market by March.
Awesome. That's awesome. And then for all of these great products that we've just spent some time looking at, Eric, where can people go to learn more?
People should always go to acer.com.
Awesome. Eric, appreciate the time. Thank you so much. You guys stay tuned for even more this week. We've got all of this great stuff here from Acer, but there's plenty more coming. Stay tuned, and we'll talk to you guys soon.